welcome to the second episode of the MCast. I'm Hans Lowe with Hector Sanchez.
Stop doing that voice, man.
What do you mean?
I
What?
hate when you do that announcer voice, man. You missed your calling. You should have been the announcer on Smash TV or something like that. You totally should have done
Round
that.
one.
No.
Okay, all right.
All right, I'm excited.
Is that better? Just talk like this now?
Yeah, the
all right.
regular voice. Is
Okay,
totally
the regular
cool.
voice.
Man, I'm super excited. This week has been absolutely incredible for
Dude, it's
MK.
been nuts.
For MK versus DCU news, everything that we're out there, our Game Trailers TV, #1 rated episode in the history of the show.
Yeah, that was
tied. I don't want to.
Well, okay, we were tied.
Hyperbole. I don't want to use that.
Still, one of their all-time highs, and that was awesome.
Yeah, and that's thanks to the fans, like all you guys out there tuning in.
You guys tuning in,
and
there's people in our PR group who are attributing the fact that, just because we hadn't helped mention it on our podcast, they're saying, you guys got the fans to hear about it. They're excited, and that you guys did a great job. So you made us look good, so we want to thank you.
Yes, I totally want to thank all of you guys out there for tuning in and catching us and downloading, not downloading, going and watching the episode online and commenting on it on the boards. And I don't want to talk about the boards right now. We'll talk about that a little later.
Yeah, we'll come back to that because there is something I want to ask you about that.
Yeah, all right. We'll deal with that a little bit later.
All right.
But yeah, Game Trailers TV, awesome reception.
Yep.
Everybody's kind of digging what they saw. People are happy about the return of some of those super iconic characters like, Sonya, I think was the one that got the hugest response.
Sonya.
Everybody was really digging her coming in. What'd you think about it?
Oh yeah, it was great. I mean, you're just looking at that stuff, and it just, honestly, it looked awesome. And yes, I work on the game, and I'm going to sound a little biased, but I was actually really surprised how well it played on the TV and on the show, on the web. It was just like,
yeah,
wow.
we had a kind of a big a viewing party at a friend of mine's house, and we watched it. And I think the moment that everybody kind of freaked out was like that first Superman moment when he throws, I think it was Shang Tsung up in the air and just kind of does that big power throw. Yeah. And everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And everyone's like, "How are you? What? Oh, that's the greatest game ever! I can't wait to play it."
I think it answered a lot of people's concerns. Like, is this game going to be cool or not? And I think.
It's totally,
it is.
It's like we talked about before, the initial reaction of just the concept was kind of negative. People are like, why are you doing this? But, as we've always said, the gameplay is what's going to sell this game, and you guys saw it out there.
Even Ed was saying, even Ed was reading like feedback, and he says, man, after that, a lot of turnaround comments, because we had a lot of naysayers, and people who've seen it and are now actually like, yeah, the tide's turning. People are getting excited.
We're winning you guys over. We're winning the haters over, which is what we plan to do in the MCast and coming up over the next couple of months. We're going to give you guys information and make you guys want to get this game.
We'll give them what we can give them. Okay? Don't get crazy.
I'm going to give them what they want. Well, all right. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say anything. Big week for us coming up. We're going to have our first playable build at E3. It's going to be the first time the public has the controller in their hands, controlling their favorite MK characters. Hans, I know, we kind of talked about it a little bit, what we wanted to do about this. We were going to announce the characters that I've been trying to bug you. I don't know if you're cool with that or it's up to you.
Everyone knows, Batman's in there. We know Superman's in there. I mean,
so what you're saying right now, it's cool to talk about what characters are in the E3 build.
I'm just saying that what we've announced so far, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag or anything, okay? Like I said, and I've said it before, I'm always afraid Ed's going to become marching in. I'm scared of Ed. I'm not going to lie. Okay?
I know you're scared of Ed. I understand. Actually, we're all scared. Well, it's not that we're scared of Ed. We respect what he wants to do with the game.
I totally respect and I enjoy working with the guy. But
at the same time, I respect what the fans want. So here's the roster of who's going to be playable at E3 right now. I'm going to let you guys know right now. It's going to be Batman, as you said.
Yes.
It's going to be Superman. It's going to be Scorpion. It's going to be Sub-Zero.
Right.
It's going to... Should I stop?
Are you going to say something else?
I'm not going to say anything else. I'll just leave it right there at that. That's it. How many was that?
That's 4.
Okay. Well, there's going to be more at that, and we're going to let people guess who those last 2 playable characters are going to be at this point right now. How about that? Is that a good? Is that a good thing? I want to tell you guys so bad, but
everyone's thinking like, God, why is Hans being such a jerk about this?
Hans is protecting me. Hans wants me to keep my job. I understand that.
Yeah, because what? If you had said, Flash is going to be,
you gave it away. Now they're not going to guess, man. Now they're going to know that Flash is going to be in there. Which, by the way...
No, we can bleep that out, right?
You know what? Funny thing about it, Flash right now, at this point in this development, is my favorite character to play right now. I mean, his moves are entirely too awesome for words.
Confirmed.
You confirmed it before I did.
I was going to have him edit out that whole section right there.
It's okay.
We can't turn back now.
Well, there's one more character that's going to be playable right now, so we probably shouldn't give that away.
No,
we shouldn't give that away. So we'll just let that. How many we said? 5 right now.
That's 5.
Well, they don't know how many are going to be playable, right? They don't know how many.
I don't think anything has been said.
That's right.
Any release yet?
Okay, so we'll let them go. We'll let them figure out who that last character is. But I don't know. We'll see what happens on this one. Another big announcement that we have. GameSpot probably gave this away already, but the 2 new characters that haven't been revealed before yet. Mm-hmm. We said that we were going to announce a couple characters around E3.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about these 2 characters. Who are they? Tell me one of them. Which one of the 2 is your favorite? And then
I already made my mistake. I'm not going to,
Captain Marvel is in the game, people. Captain Marvel is in the game. We've confirmed it. It's cool. His character model is incredible. It's totally like, did you read Kingdom Come? Alex Ross's Kingdom Come? It looks almost like we pulled it out of the comic book and put it in the game.
And then I'm not just talking about in the sense of popular, just like in physical size compared to some of the MK guys.
I know.
He's just a very big man.
It's going to be really interesting to see how we kind of balance him out because his powers are pretty incredible. I don't know. I was going to give away some stuff, but we'll wait a little bit. Captain Marvel's in the game, and it's the return of Mr. MK, champion of Earthrealm. Liu Kang is in the game. It should come as no surprise to everybody.
I think everybody. All the lists we saw, his name was almost every single time on there.
I know. It was incredible. I hate those questions that we get all the time on the boards. We asked you guys to kind of post on the Midway forums, post on the Facebook, and they're like, here's my roster. How close is it? Will you tell me? I must have gotten about 50 private messages of people like, okay, will you just tell me if this person's in the game? I swear I won't tell anybody. Just, is this person? And on all the lists, that was the one name that you saw come up all the time. And it's just like, yeah, of course Liu Kang is in the game. You can't have an MK game without Liu Kang. He's our champion.
Yeah.
His updated character model looks really good. Jennifer Hedrick, one of our character artists, she did a really good job on Liu Kang. I'm really excited to see that out there. I'm really excited to see what his damage is going to look like.
Yeah,
he's always been really...
I think that's what they're working on right now.
Yeah, he's always been really pristine and kind of like built, but
he'll start out that way in this game.
Exactly, and we'll have to just beat him down into it, into a bloody pulp I guess I shouldn't say bloody pulp, but You know where I'm trying to go. Bruised up pretty bad. So E3 is really exciting for us. The following week is Comic-Con, and we're going to have a playable build as well as additional characters that weren't playable in the build at E3.
Yep.
I want to give those away so bad too, but I'm just going to, it's probably too much. We've probably said too much right now at this point.
We should hold. We'll probably still have another podcast between now and then.
Yeah, so maybe we'll say...
Maybe we'll leak it on the next one.
We don't want to give away too much right away at the beginning. I understand, even though I want to, because I know the fans want to hear it. But you're right. We should...
So, now I'm getting a little confused here. Now, let's do a recap of who's all actually going to be in this upcoming E3 build. Who...
Well, we'll let people rewind and play it over. I don't want to do that. Let's not give that away right now. We do want to talk about some of... we have 4 new characters coming out at Comic-Con that we're going to announce. And this round of 4 release characters is going to have a huge impact on the community, both the DC side and the MK side. There's some people that are going to be announcing there that the fans have been clamoring for on both sides. Because not only do we monitor the MK boards, we also monitor the DC boards. And a couple of these characters that are going to be announced at Comic-Con are just going to... we're going to set the world on fire with this. We're already doing it every week. Every week on the MCast, you guys tune in to hear the latest news. But when you hear the podcast for the week of Comic-Con, you guys are literally going to lose your minds. Will you agree? Or am I speaking too much about what it is?
No. I think you're fine. Actually, you're right. You're totally right. And it's going to be very cool. I
want to talk about it. It's driving me crazy. I'm going to have to hold it in. All right.
You got to hold it in, man.
All right. Well, let's
build
go.
Up the suspense, but
I don't want to give it away. All right. Well, let's go to everybody's favorite part of the podcast right now in reading online and see everybody love the fact that they can actually post questions online and get answers from us. We're talking directly to the fans right now. Yep. And not only are we looking at the Midway boards, we're also looking at some of the other community sites too. So, ask your questions. They're going to be out. I do, at least. I know you don't have the time to, but I know that I get a chance to get a look at everything that's going on. So let's pick out a couple questions off the